morning, good afternoon, good evening, happy Friday. Welcome back. It's time for another Friday harp stream. It's been quite bright in the room this morning, so that's the lighting that we're working with. I may have to turn on my other lamp in a bit as the light changes, but here we are. It's spring. It's finally, things are turning green outside here in Winnipeg. And yeah, it's a good morning. Let's say hi to everyone that's here already. PJ, good to see you. Patrick, Lewin, Comstock, Aki, Annie, Neri, Moreno, Jeremy, D-Schult. Did I say hi to Aki? Yes, I did. MJ, good to see you all. This is not a haircut. It's, my hair's behind my head. But thank you. Yeah. Oh, the song that was just playing, that's Song of the Nabateens from Fire Emblem Three Houses. But anyway, yeah, hope you guys have been having a good week. I've had an interesting week. I've had a bit of an eventful week, in a good way. Well, first of all, I've been quite sore all week because on Monday I did some gardening. And you know how there'll be like a weed in your flower bed, but then it turns out that actually it's a tree, and then you go, I don't want to deal with this right now, and then the tree then keeps getting bigger and stronger, and then yeah, so on Monday I had to remove the tree. I mean, it was just, you know, like a little kind of sapling guy, but still the root went down really far. I didn't get the whole root out, unfortunately, but I got down a ways and then pulled hard enough to rip it, so I probably should have just cut it and saved myself the strain, but here we are. Been a bit sore this week because of that, but that's okay. You know, I'll live. Tuesday, I had a very fun and interesting day. Because on Tuesday, the Winnipeg Symphony Orchestra was holding their harp auditions. I did not audition. I do not want to play for an orchestra. I was not auditioning. I have no plans to audition in the future. But they needed, first of all, they needed a warm-up harp for the candidates, because I guess they had procured a different harp for people to audition on. Because, you know, if someone's auditioning and they're flying in from somewhere, they're not going to be bringing one of these on the plane. So they had one for them to actually play the audition for. And then they rented my harp for the candidates to warm up on before their time slot. Bilbo's grumpy because he wants his lunch. But then they also hired me to like tune the harps and tune in between audition rounds. Ooh, that's an interesting sound. So I got to like hang out and chat with like some people who work with the symphony all morning and tune the harp a bit. And when I was done, all the candidates were like, "Oh, you did a really good job tuning." And I was like, "That's great. I'm really glad." But yeah, because I'm always a little paranoid with tuning that, you know, I tried to be very meticulous about it, but you're always like, that string's gonna slip. Will it stay? I don't know, but I think I did okay. So yeah, so it's cool. I'm excited because there'll be a new harpist in town, a little closer to my age, who I can hopefully be friends with, so that'll be fun. Bilbo does want his second breakfast, that's true. Gardening is easier in Stardew. So true, so true. I like to do a little gardening. I'm not very on time about it though. I'm a bit lazy about it, and I get tired easily, so yeah. I mostly like to look for low maintenance plants as much as I can, but sometimes those weeds, they'll get you. So, what's your reason for not wanting audition in general? I have a lot of reasons. Number one is like I don't want to work for an orchestra. Like it's not a job that I want. I find orchestra playing very stressful, and also like I don't enjoy practicing orchestral excerpts. Like I don't enjoy practicing like a part of a thing that's like not the whole song. I don't like the idea of like not getting to choose what I'm working on. So, you know, if the orchestra is doing New Music Fest and you have to learn 5 million really esoteric contemporary pieces, too bad, you have to do that because that's your job. And like, so I want to be able to choose what I'm working on. That's another thing. Another reason is that like the orchestra like schedule, it's very fast. You've got like a new concert every week, or maybe like multiple different programs every week. So I would need to be practicing a lot. And like my body, I don't think my body can really handle that, to be honest. Like you guys know I have chronic pain, so you know, I think my body would really not do well. I really think my body would not do well trying to keep up with that schedule. And then, you know, there's no room for, oh, I'm not feeling up to it this week, I can't do it. You know what I mean? Like, whereas when I'm on my own schedule, if I'm feeling too sore, I can put stuff off. I can take a day off. It's not a big deal. So yeah, there's a lot of reasons why I don't want to play with an orchestra. Yeah, it would mean that I can't do this. Like, I wouldn't be here playing live streams for y'all. So yeah, lots of reasons why I don't want to. Then there's also the fact that like the audition process is really brutal. Like you have to learn so much music, so much extremely challenging music, and you have to have all that ready when you go to your audition. And then probably you're not going to get the first audition that you go out for. You may go to, you know, 50 or 100 auditions and not win any of them potentially. And then you have to move to wherever you win an audition. And I don't want to move. I want to live here. And it doesn't make sense to like prep all the audition material to try to win one position that I probably won't even win. So yeah, I feel like if I was interested in playing orchestra, I probably could like play second harp with the orchestra, and that would be like a little easier, but I don't want to. So yeah. So yeah, that's about it. I bet they don't even play any Zelda songs. I know, right? What's even going on over there? Actually, I was talking to someone who like is involved with programming and stuff and trying to reach new audiences, and they were like, yeah, I'd love to do like video game music. It sounds so cool. They were talking about how like Studio Ghibli music, apparently it's more expensive to license Studio Ghibli music than it is to license like doing a Star Wars, because sometimes they'll play a movie on the screen and the orchestra will play the soundtrack in time with the movie. And it's more expensive to do Studio Ghibli than it is to do Star Wars or like Harry Potter or something like that, which is, I'm not, it's like, I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised. So, yeah. But who knows? Maybe there will be more video game concerts in the future. I feel like video game music is becoming more and more mainstream, so yeah. It's time for 11sies, yeah. I think he's gonna figure out that it's not lunchtime soon, but okay, let's play some music. Let's play some songs. We're gonna do Rydia from Final Fantasy IV to start with, I think. A little bit of Final Fantasy there. Get us started. I'm just gonna write in one pedal change that I missed the first time. Okay. I had a question from Donald. How do I manage my pain? I mean, honestly, the biggest thing is just like not doing more than I can handle. When I was like in university, I was like basically trying to play as much as I physically could without like really permanently damaging anything. And so I spent a lot of time like doing exercises and stretches and foam rollers and cold water bath for my arms and hot water and heating pads and ice packs and Advil and massages and like not playing video games because they use my hands and like not spending time on the computer or whatever, and trying to find leisure activities that didn't use my hands and whatever. And I really spent a lot of time and energy on pain management when I was in school. And yeah, and so at that point, I mean, I wouldn't give myself very many days off a week, like usually one, but I think in my last year of school I was like, no, I can't afford to not practice one day a week. And I was doing about 2 hours a day, and I find like even 2 hours, if I'm doing that every day, it's not good. So generally, like, I don't play more than about an hour a day, and I usually don't practice on the weekend. So, or I might even do a little bit less than that. Sometimes like I may do a little bit more here and there, but not sustained. So the biggest thing is just like not doing more than I can. The other thing is like warming up properly, doing like dynamic stretching before I play, doing static stretching after I play, practicing Alexander technique, that's a big one, so that I'm not like using more force than I need to for various activities. So honestly, like most of the time now, it's like maybe I'll be a little sore here and there. Like for example, doing the gardening on Monday, my body recovers very slowly from like strain. So yeah, things like that, like I'll be sore from things like that for a period of time, but it's like generally very manageable at this point. And just having control is, I think, one of the biggest things. No computer, no video games, savage. I know, it was terrible. I hated it. It was so frustrating. Oh man. Not playing video games to protect your hands. I think as long as you don't play the original Mario Party, you'll be fine. Yeah, well, I mean, I found that certainly it doesn't really bother me as much now, but when I was in school, like doing stuff on my laptop really made my hands sore. And that was sort of my main way to play games at the time. But also, it's just like, you know, if you grip stuff harder than you need to, that's gonna like, that can cause pain. Oh, there's a cloud. Should I turn on my other lamp? Let's see. I'll turn on my other light. It's a bit dark, isn't it? Cha-chan. Okay. The light has changed. But yeah, I mean, these days I play video games pretty much as I want. Like sometimes if something new comes out and I'm like, I'm gonna play this all day. I may regret that after a few days of that. But, you know, if I put the controller down sometimes, take some breaks, like stretch, whatever, it's usually pretty okay. It also like really depends on the controller. Like I find the Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons are actually very comfortable for me for the most part. I find like the PS5 controller, not PS5, PS4, that one I like a bit less. I find it a little less comfortable to hold. And like controllers that like just need too much force to push the buttons, like we have like a third party, oh, and the sun's back. We have like a third party like Nintendo controller that really messes up my thumb, my right thumb, because the buttons just like have too much resistance. So it's generally fine. I will say also, like, any handheld gaming really is not good. Like Eric got me a Steam Deck for birthday / Christmas last year, and I didn't have an HDMI cable for it at first, so like I was just holding it, and it's like, it's just so bad. Like the weight of it in my hand and my arms like will mess me up, and then you have to like look down, so it's gonna mess up my neck and my back, and it's just like I can't do it. So handheld gaming, I went back and played A Link Between Worlds on 3DS. Is that the one? I think so. And that one really also made my hands very sore. Guys, you okay back there? So yeah, it can really depend, and at the desk, it really depends on my posture. Like if I'm playing games on the computer, posture is really important, and like how much I'm using the mouse and like clicking can really depend. So it depends on the kind of game, depends on the setup, but generally it's okay at this point. Julia, hi. Having to hold things down, having to hold down click is the worst for me. Yeah, for me, it's like on a controller, if you have to hold down a bumper, that's like, I really can't with that. Like I started playing Horizon Zero Dawn, but you have to always like be holding down one of the bumpers, I think, to like scan for stuff. And it very quickly made my hands hurt quite a bit. And I think I was doing a competition that year, and I was just like, this is not going to work. So the cats, well, they're playing. They're not really fighting. They're pretend fighting, you know. Okay, let me play another song for you guys. We've been chatting a lot, which I do enjoy, but maybe we should play some music too. I don't know what to play though. Maybe let's do, I don't know, Rosalina in the Observatory today. only original Koji Kondo piece in Super Mario Galaxy. I didn't know that. That's cool though. All right. Yeah, I guess I need to keep playing. Don't I? Okay, what should we do next? Maybe a little Xenoblade? A little Xenoblade, perhaps? Okay, let's try... Where is it? Colony 6. Let's do Colony 6 today. Okay. Michael, good to see you. Just got back at 4 a.m. this morning from Alaska. Oh my gosh. I hope you had a great time. Say hi? She says hello. Yeah. This is Nora. As long as Juju isn't there, it is great. Okay, girl. Where are you gonna go? Down? Okay, bye. Man, every time, doesn't matter, I'm never prepared for this section. I think I can do it with one hand. But then if you ask me to do the other one, if you ask me to do the other one at the same time, I cannot do it at that speed. Okay. All right, so I think I'm ready to take requests. So if you have a request that you would like to hear, you can type it in the chat. Generally speaking, we usually stick to like video game music, anime music, Celtic music, and yeah, I have to have sheet music that I can play off of, so that has to exist somewhere. But yeah, thanks in advance for being cool and not spamming. We appreciate it. But yeah, I'm ready to take requests if you've got them. Do you know Drink to Me Only with Thine Eyes? I do. Let's play that, sure. Man, I've been really struggling with my voice the last couple days. It feels like I keep going into vocal fry without meaning to or wanting to. So I'm trying to speak with more air today and finding mixed success. So, I don't know. Anyway, let's find Drink to Me Only with Thine Eyes. Where are ya? Here we go. Tail on screen. Okay, let's see. Wow, lots of Celtic requests today. Okay. Got some hyperactive cats. Oh, Love Win, thank you for the $10. Really appreciate that. All right. Wow, a lot of requests today. Okay. So we have one from Witcher 3 from Let Love Win. I think we'll probably do that in a minute. Neri has one. Yeah, you can post music in Discord. That sounds good. I think I maybe will not sing today just because my voice is feeling a little weird and I don't want to risk anything. So, let's see. Do I have Rainbow Road? Do I have Rainbow Road? I just said I wasn't gonna sing. Okay. Mario Kart. Okay, I don't have Rainbow Road in my library, but I could probably look it up. So maybe let's start there. If they don't have this on VG lead sheets, I'm gonna be shocked. Okay, they have a lot of Rainbow Roads. So we specifically asked for the one from Mario Kart 64. Okay. Let's take a look. Interesting. Okay, well let's boot it up. See how we do here. Okay. 3 sharps. Okay. Probably goes faster than this, but all right, we'll see what I can do. Interesting when I'm like, I'm not quite sure what the groove is supposed to be, but made something up. Okay, so let's do a song I know. So Donald asked for the Maids of Mornshore, which I believe is the same tune as Sally Gardens. So we'll do that one next. Sometimes you just gotta let it ring a little more. Okay. Okay. Let's see here now. Thank you everyone. Okay, so I'm gonna try this one from Witcher 3. Let me look this up. I can't remember if we've played this one before, but Fields of Ard-Skellig. Okay. Guitar, let's see. This is too messy for me to read. Let me find a different one. There's definitely sheet music for this. I just need to find a good one. Please, why are you doing this to me? Okay. Let's try this one for piano and flute. Can I make that work? Probably. Let's do it. Let's see. Okay. It says Fields of Ard-Skellig, a first attempt from The Witcher 3. Okay. There's another page. Let me go again. So that was Fields of Ardskillig from The Witcher 3. Hopefully that was how you imagined it. All right. Yeah, I never actually played The Witcher 3. I played for about an hour, and then I was like, this is way too overwhelming, and then I never played it again. So, yeah. It was just like, you know, I feel like in a game, I'm always like, okay, I need to like get the lay of the land, I need to know where everything is, I need to like talk to all the people, do all the quests, do like all the everything, make sure I've really cleared everything out, or else I just feel very uncomfortable and like unsettled. And there's just too much stuff in that game. Personally, I think some people absolutely loved it, which is great. Happy for them, but for me personally, just was too much. Oh, Comstock asked, did I play Baldur's Gate 3? In which class did I play? Yes, I did. So last summer when it came out, me and my husband played co-op, which was a lot of fun. I played a bard, obviously. So that was a lot of fun. I started a second playthrough where I played monk. I think I just about finished Act 1 and then didn't go any farther than that. So I don't know. Maybe I'll get back to it and do my other playthrough eventually. But MJ, thank you for the $10. No request this week, but ever so eager to support you. Thank you very much. Also, I introduced your music to some of my friends. Your Octopath Zelda and Studio Ghibli covers had them overjoyed. Well, I'm really glad to hear that. Thank you so much for sharing that with your friends, MJ. Really appreciate that. Okay, I'm trying to see. Oh yeah, so Neri posted some stuff in Discord. Let me go look that up. Now for the stream. Here we go. Okay. Hi, Bilbo. I know, you're right. It is almost lunchtime for you. Okay. Let me get this into my iPad here. Okay. Man, the sun and clouds are really all over the place today. Okay, so swing, it says. Okay. Let me see. What do we think this sounds like? So this is the Edome Elf OP, Keen Romance. Now, I'm like, is it swing 8ths or is it swing 16ths? I'm not sure. Okay, thank you for the additional $5. I do appreciate it. I don't know if we'll have time for that one second request, so just while we're here, we're getting a bunch of super chats. First, I want to say thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Generally, I try not to do like, you know, only requests when people give super chats, just because it's like, I don't know, I feel like it's nice when everybody gets to request stuff, so I just don't want there to be an expectation that like, if you super chat, then I definitely will play whatever song is requested in the super chat. I try to when I can, because I do really appreciate it. I just want to make sure we're kind of staying on the same page here, but thank you very much. And Alex, thank you for the thank you very much for the $1.99 as well. I really appreciate that. Y'all being very kind today. Okay, let me try this anime one. I don't know how this is gonna go, but okay. Let me think about what the rhythm is here. Swing is like, I don't know what's going on with this. I don't know if it's actually swing, because there's some like dotted 8th 16th rhythms. Okay, I'm gonna play this knots one because I think it's gonna mess with my brain better. And so it might be wrong, and we're just gonna roll with it. that sounded something like what it's supposed to. Well, it's not that I don't know swing, it's that I don't know the song. And I don't know if it's supposed to be swing eighths or swing sixteenths. Or, yeah, I don't know. It's more that I don't know how it's supposed to sound. More than anything else. And it doesn't sort of look like other, like, sort of jazz stuff that I've seen. So, yeah. I feel like if I'd listened to it, probably it would be better. Sounded okay? Alright, great. What is swing? It's, well, I'm not a jazz musician truly at heart, but I will do my best to describe it. Basically, I mean, it's a style of jazz, it's a style of rhythm, it's a style of, like, articulation, and it's, like, kind of a very simple way of kind of describing the way the rhythm is different is, like, normally eighth notes is, like, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and da 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 da. They're all even, and then a swing eighth note is, like, the first one's longer and the second one's shorter. Da 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 do ba do ba do ba do 1 a 2 a 3 a 4. So it's like, yeah. Anyway. Anyway, thank you though for the request. Let's see. Okay, I think we can squeeze in. I think we can squeeze in that last request from Let Love Win. Let's do it. Because I think I have it in my iPad already. So Chrono Cross, The Girl Who Stole the Stars. We'll do that, and then we'll finish up with our usual ending song. Okay. For us there. Okay. Alrighty, so that brings us just about to the end of our stream for today. Of course, we will finish off with our usual Lon Lon Ranch. Before we do, I want to say thank you very much to everyone for being here, first of all. I want to say thank you very much for hanging out with me today. I had a great time, as always. And thank you you to everyone that was super chatting today. I really appreciate it. Very kind. Thank you to all my patrons and all the members on the channel too. I just put in a string order last week that was like $260, so it does help pay for things like that. Actually, I wanted to show you a string I got. One second. One second. I gotta show you this. Where is it? Okay. So normally I buy bow brand strings. My supplier recommended I try out a new brand of string called Sipario Gut Gold, because apparently they're better than bow brand. I don't know. Apparently they've been having supply issues. So anyway, so I said, okay, I'll order one just to see if I like it. I haven't put it on my harp yet, but look at this packaging. Like, isn't this like so bougie looking? Like, it has like a sticker on the back. It's like sealed. Wow. Normally it just comes in like a plastic bag. So anyway, thanks for your support. I can buy these bougie harp strings. Are we getting a restring live stream again? I actually think I need to do one again soon, because I try to replace the top couple of octaves every year, and it's about time that I do that. So there may be a restringing stream in the next couple of weeks. We'll see. Are the Sipario ones more expensive than bow brand? They are, but I don't know. That's just, I try not to get upset about the price of harp strings, because they're just expensive. It's just, that's life. No point getting upset about it. But anyway, really appreciate the support, so thank you very much. No super major announcements as well. I guess kind of an announcement that may not be applicable to everybody, but I'm starting a new YouTube channel again, I know, where I'm going to be posting like harp lessons and like kind of educational content. I figured it didn't make sense to put on this channel, because not everyone that watches this channel is a harpist or harp student. So the new channel title is Samantha Ballard Harp Studio. So first video I think is going to go up like on Tuesday or whatever. It's like, if you're on my email list, and you were on my email list last fall, you've probably seen it already. So I'm just kind of starting with those, but I don't know. I feel very like nervous about it. It's like kind of funny to me, because I've been making YouTube videos for 10 years, but anytime I make a video where I'm like speaking, I feel like way more nervous about it. But anyway, that's happening. And I'm going to be making some new videos for it in the coming weeks and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. If you play the harp, you might find that interesting. The cats are yelling. I know, Bilbo's very hungry. He's correct. It's lunchtime. Oh, what was the manufacturer? It's Sipario. Yeah, Sipario Gut Gold strings. So, yeah. You might be able to find them on like the Salvi website or the Line and Healy website, because I think they've maybe switched to these strings. And I think they might be owned by Salvi, so I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure on that. Don't quote me on that. But anyway, that's all my speaking for today. So let's finish off with our ending song, which is Lon Lon Ranch. Thanks for being here. PJ, for the 7 months. Appreciate it. And, yeah. Have yourself a good weekend. Make sure to drink some water. Make sure to get some rest. Get some fresh air, maybe. And we'll see you again next week. So that's it for today. We'll see you later. Bye.